All right, chat. So, if you weren't aware, I've been gone for a few days. And that's because... Hey, Pikachu, thank you for the sub. And Bryn Bun, thank you for the sub. But yeah, chat, if you weren't aware, for the past couple of days, I've been gone. Because I've been dealing with a little thing known as... getting hacked! Yeah, if you weren't aware, on Twitter, over at X, my VTuber account got hacked. Now, a lot of folks may be wondering, what happened? What do you mean? How could you? But CyYu, your tech support, you don't get hacked. Chat.
What did you say?
I said I got hacked. But thank you for the 2 months, I appreciate it. Basically, what happened was, you know, I got an email. Which, chat, be careful. Be careful with emails. I know that a lot of people, when they think about this, it's like, oh, you're so stupid. You're so dumb. Like, I can't believe you fell for spam. You're a fucking idiot. You're such a dummy dumb. You're such a fucking... Look. This email actually looked a little believable. That was the scary thing. I know that there's been a lot of hackings recently. Like, I've had a bunch of people... like deal with, you know, spams here and there, like through DMs. Mine was specifically through email. And what happened was, it was an email from Twitter. Well, X, right? And it was info@settings-x.com. And I was like, settings. Okay. Looks a little believable, right? I was like, makes sense. And the email read, you have infringed on copyright. There was a copyright claim, and if you don't you know, like appeal it, or if you don't like respond to this email or whatever, your account could potentially get suspended. And I was like, wow. That sucks. Draco, thank you for the tier 1. So I was looking at the email and I was like, okay, well, I click on the link. And the link takes you to Twitter, or a URL that hides it to make it seem like Twitter, because it says x.com. And it shows you the post that is infringing your copyright. And it's a post of Elden Ring. It's literally the post I had made the night prior. And it was talking about, it's like, hey, we managed to beat the dragons. Like, it was that post that I posted of the picture with the Elden Ring dragon that me and Amma beat. And I was like, huh, interesting. Why this? Like, why would this be infringing on copyright? And I thought about it, and here's the thing, chat. In the past, I've dealt with this type of conversation before. Specifically with Bandai. Like, I've had meetings with Bandai Namco before times of VTubing. I've dealt with before times. I dealt with Bandai, and the Japanese branch of Bandai, they have like different, you know, rules and regulations over in Japan. So they're like, yo, this GIF, this image is whatever, they're stealing our stuff. We gotta copyright it. They don't always do it. They don't always do that. But that is how they view Twitter, or just social media in general, when they use like, you know, anime GIFs or like video game GIFs or footage. Like, you know, they're very strict on that kind of thing. So I was like, well, damn. I mean, this seems believable to me. So I click the thing to, it's like, would you like to appeal? And I go, yeah, let me appeal it. The moment I clicked on appeal, the very first thing that happens, as soon as it's loading, my 2-factor authentication on my account gets fucking removed. My password gets changed. Bam, 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 bam. It was so fast. It had to have been a bot. Hey, Anton Ivanov's biggest fan. Thank you for the sub. So it had bam, 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 bam. And I was like, fuck. So I immediately sprung into action. I started typing as fast as I could to fucking switch the password. And by some grace, I was able to at least change the password. But Twitter has this thing where you can apparently delegate accounts to post for you. So I was like, shit. So they did that. They added someone. And I was like, well, fuck, I can't do anything. And the crazy part is a lot of people thought that that the hacker made the post of the hi and streaming in 30 minutes. That was me. Chat, I made those posts. I made the post saying hi early in the morning. I made the post of stream in 30 minutes because I really was planning to stream in 30 minutes. It's just between the time I made that post and setting up to stream, that's when they got me, which is crazy. So in that time, the fact that they managed to post that shit like the moment they managed to make that fucking post about the crypto shit, God, it was a little infuriating, chat. It was I and I'm gonna be honest with you, I had to pay for X Premium. I had to pay for Twitter Premium. And you may be wondering, Cy, why would you do that? Why? Because it was the only way I could get with a direct contact on Twitter. And that's the shitty thing. Because I hit up every contact I fucking knew. Chat, I hit up GamerSubs, I hit up Mythic, I hit up Ama, I hit up Shoto, I hit up Bao, I hit up Fifi. I literally was messaging people left and right. And I was like, God, I hope I'm not annoying people. I messaged people that I haven't talked to in a while. I messaged my buddy. I messaged my old MCN. I messaged Rhyme. I messaged Afro. I messaged the boys. I was going through every fucking contact I knew. That I thought, surely they have a fucking contact. I even hit up my contact at Square Enix.
Oh no.
And you know what they all told me? They all said the same fucking thing. They said, oh, the person I knew got fired. And they were all different people. All of these people's different contacts just got fired, laid off. Not recently, but just in general. Because X, right? And I was like, well, shit. And I asked Fifi, I was like, hey, do you know someone who can, anybody? And Fifi was like, no, but if you have premium, you actually have a direct line to Twitter. Someone from support. And it's a little bit faster than their form. And I was like, okay, well, shit. So I did that. And the problem I kept running into is I was trying to access my VTuber account through my main account, right? I was trying to access my VTuber account through the Keg Films account. And the constant response I would get is you don't have proof that you are that person. You don't have proof. And they're like, there seems nothing wrong with your account. Nothing seems wrong. Nothing seems wrong. I annoyed the fuck out of these people, chat. I was persistent. I literally was I was on support. I was claiming it's hey, my account is hacked. Here's the proof. Hey, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I was on the premium DMs. I was on using their support line. I was doing every fucking nook and cranny that I goddamn could. And then at one point, I don't know what happened. I had this idea because here's the thing, by the way, if you do have two accounts and if you go on X support, if you're logged into Twitter, you're logged into that. So I found out even though you're able to pick the exact email that is connected to your account or whatever, if you're still logged into Twitter, it'll send your stuff to that account as opposed to the other account. And I was like, okay. So one night I just what if I log out? What if I log out of my main Twitter and then fill out this form? And I did that. I did that twice. And that's when I started to get some progress. Because when I did it, that's when I got a response from Twitter being like, hey, we can do this, but we can't. So the thing was, chat, it's not that they just turned off my two-factor authentication. They turned off my two-factor authentication for me. So I couldn't get back into the account because because they changed the backup code and because the two-factor authentication was gone, right? So I was like, oh, okay. So what I had to do is I had to ask them to turn off the two-factor authentication. And I was like, but I had to prove to them. They're like, let us know that you can log in. And I did that 10 different times. I did it on my computer. I did it on my phone. I did it on I did it through the web browser. I did it through a mobile app. I did so many different ways. And then literally yesterday, as I'm leaving the house and I'm going to the airport, I get an email. After like 48 hours of not having my account, after 48 hours of going back and forth with Twitter, I get an email. As I'm getting into my lift, and it says, "Hi there. We have just removed two-factor authentication. Please log into your account and do what you need to do. Let us know if you can log in." And when I saw that, I was on my phone. Beep, 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 beep. I logged in, changed the password, signed everyone out, changed the password again, added two-factor authentication. I paid for premium because fuck that shit, but I did it. I did it so then I could add my phone. I did it. I added a passkey. I changed the password on every fucking account I have imaginable. I was like, and then I had to make fucking sure. And then at one point, because the app tells you like app sessions and logs to see who's on the accounts. And I checked, and for some reason, it kept saying a fucking phone in Atlanta was in my goddamn, was logged into my account. And I was like, who the fuck is this piece of shit? I swear to God.
Personally skipping since I'm
Thank you
saving for the Fate collab.
Bro, I was like, who the fuck is in my account in Atlanta? I swear to God, I'll find you, you rat. So I waited. I got on my computer once I got to the airport just to double check. I logged in, added the two-factor authentication. I added it back to my account, like on my phone, in addition to having like the passkey and all that stuff. And I was like, cool. And I was like, who the fuck is this phone in Atlanta? And it was gone. And I was like, then I logged back on my phone and it says that there's someone in Atlanta. And I was like, oh, I had a VPN. It was my phone, chat. I had already gotten rid of the hacker. My own phone was the, I was like, why do I even have a VPN? Why did I even have that logged into the Atlanta? I gaslit myself, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
But who was for one?
Thank you, the jerk, Red, for the 4 months. But yeah. So I managed to get my account back. And it was really funny because ironically, the day that I got hacked, I bought a physical key. If you guys don't know this, you can actually... Hey, thank you, Brittany. If you guys don't know, you can actually get a...
The call was coming from inside the room.
To the walls! You can actually get a physical key for you to access your accounts. Like, for like even more security, right?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So, thankfully I got back into my account. And I changed everything. But unfortunately, the outcome was I had to pay for premium. So if you see a verified badge, that's why. I literally did it for security, and it sucks. And it is targeted. It is targeted because multiple people that I talked to, they told me that they got those emails. Like Fifi was one of them, and Demi. Literally last night, Demi messaged me about it, and I was like, don't click on that fucking link. Like I immediately was like, don't do it. So, yeah, it sucked. But moral of the story: be careful with the emails too. Like double, triple, quadruple check those emails, because normally you're just able to just like see the emails and you're good to go. So, but yeah, that's what happened. On the plus side, I figured out how to multi-stream. I mean, I'm not gonna do it from LA because my internet is garbage, but next week I'm gonna try to multi-stream on Twitter and TikTok at the same time as Twitch. So we'll see how it goes. You done good, Cy, sorting out the problem? Yeah, I mean, it's a lot about being patient, but like the problem is it's hard being patient when it's like your livelihood type shit. So, hey, thank you for the 29 months, Arlena. Best of luck on your polls. Also, I'm also playing for Mighty tonight and so excited. Ooh, got a new VTuber. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Well, congrats. Yeah, it is crazy that everyone's Heights connections got fired. So yeah, I've had a similar scare. It's awful. Glad it's back to normal. Me too. But now we can just focus on being dumb as fuck. Yeah, the crazy part is I was supposed to do a sponsorship, and unfortunately I had to cancel it. So it's fine. It seemed like a fun game. Hopefully we get to do it again in the future. But yeah. But yeah. Hopefully it's all good from here on out. Like all good stuff. I'm hoping. Knock on wood. Like you know. Yeah, hopefully my resilience and optimism shines through to others and myself. Hey, Lil Lotus Dragon, thank you for the fat 20. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right.